Happy Mardi Gras, everybody. I hope you have a joyous day. I hope it's really enjoyable for you. So, hello, welcome to the daily political tarot readings here on the Black and Orange channel. I am here 365 days of the year to take your political questions out of the chat. So just leave your questions in the chat before I come on. 10% of my income from everything Black and Orange goes to Feeding America at feedingamerica.org, which supplies food to food banks across the country. That is an ongoing thing. We have epic troll slayers who keep us safe. We have a fantastic community because of you, because you are so kind. Thank you. So, hello, everybody. All right. Feel like a bow. Yeah. Okay. By the way, this is just some kind of citrus drink. I don't actually drink, so I will dance on the table with you, but I'll be stone sober while I do it. But anyway, all right. This I got to thank my father for this. He just came home with it. He just here. Thank you. So, oh, and I got out the Gilded Tarot Royale today, just because it's heavy on the purple. It's heavy on purpose or not. It's heavy on the Mardi Gras colors, and it's a good deck. So, all right. So, 2 minutes in, we're just going to jump right in. Rather curious interview by the jury foreperson in Georgia, about the grand jury foreperson. Oh, I'm glad. My dad he's a good man. So, Ricky says, and the star of the show, the king of Mardi Gras, Boo Boo Zen Kitty. Yes, he is. But somebody came into the house this morning, and so he is hiding and sleeping. So he's not even in here right now. But yes, he will enjoy being king of Mardi Gras later today once he's come out of hiding. Linda B. Crest says, I just pulled that deck out. I love it. Good. All right, so it's going to be more like 3 minutes in. Okay. I just like talking with you guys. So the foreperson of the Georgia grand jury for the Trump case has come forward with some interesting behind-the-scenes details. Do tell. Including how immunity deals played a big part in the testimony. At least one person who resisted answering questions became much more cooperative when the prosecutors offered them immunity in front of the jurors. Other witnesses came in with immunity deals already in place. So there are 2 questions here. The first one is, are bombshells about to drop as indictments start rolling out? And the second one is, that's 2 minutes in. I think I forgot to refresh. Hang on. One second. Kimberly says, Boo Boo Zen Kitty isn't hiding. He changed his environment. Yes, he did. Quickly. As soon as he heard someone come into the house who he didn't recognize. Okay. Sorry. The foreperson of the grand jury came out with all this information about immunity deals. 3 minutes. The first question is, are bombshells about to drop as indictments start rolling out? The second question is, are we going to be furious that big names got immunity deals? Looking at you, Lindsey Graham. Mm-hmm. So, with a little, see, I didn't go find some Zydeco music to play today. So we could really turn this into a party. But here we are. RCN, since someone was passing out beads at water aerobics this morning. I think it's so awesome you go to water aerobics. And I agree, Mary. Biden was a rock star yesterday and today. Kim Kelpie says, "And that Mark Meadows? Really? So, are we going to be getting some bombshells out of Fani Willis, her office, when indictments start rolling out?" Hello, Electra Storm. Happy Fat Tuesday. All right. Yeah, that's a 9 of Cups. I thought it was. Wasn't sure. All right, those are a lot of different indictments. Those are a lot of different charges. That's Fani Willis going in this and this and this and this, because I mean that's her job, and this is the card of the merchant. So, okay. Oh, thank you, Marie Smith. Sending love to all from New Orleans. Awesome. I lived in Baton Rouge off and on for about 10 years, so. 2 of Swords. I miss beignets. But anyway. 2 of Swords. Page of Swords. Wheel of Fortune's right in the middle. A pivot in fate, as it were. 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Wands. For what it's worth, all right, this is a legal decision. This is probably the people who weren't cooperating, but this is Republicans who have knowledge. Here I've got the people on the far right being on the defensive. And this is the Wheel of Fortune, the Wheel of Fate, right in the middle. Larger than life, about to toll. Ask not for whom ask not for whom the bell of fate tolls. It tolls for thee. So big change. I'm wondering if this is kind of answering the next question a little bit. Now, bombshells coming out. Maybe that Wheel of Fortune can be, it's kind of a wild card sometimes, at least for me. So Ricky says, but I'm on a diet to lose some weight. Oh, tomorrow starts Lent. Thank you, Anita. Well, I guess then we should just move on to the next question, which is 9 minutes in. Are we going to be furious when big names received immunity? Lindsey Graham. Almost says, you look as though you were born to wear a crown. Why, thank you. That's very sweet. Roxy says, it's disgusting. They have to be offered immunity just to tell the truth. Mm-hmm. That's a big old justice card. Mm-hmm. Big justice card. Ricky, curiosity, do they have Mardi Gras in Chicago? Yes and no. I would say St. Patrick's Day is a bigger deal, much bigger deal. And I wish they would stop dyeing the river green, please. I don't care how, oh, it's harmless dye. I don't care. Stop doing it. But 5 of Cups. Oh, that is a card of disappointment. 4 of Wands. That's far right. Ace of Wands. Far right bludgeon. Knight of Pentacles. All right, these are more moderates. Strength. Okay, that's better. Are we going to be furious when big names have received immunity? We're going to be furious that anybody received immunity. But at the end of the day, it seems like they really only offered immunity to people who were more moderate, who were not as gung-ho crazy is what the cards are saying. They keep saying it's the far right who acted. It's the more moderate Republicans who were willing to share information, but also but it doesn't end in strength, so that's good. And we did have the Wheel of Fortune in the middle. So all right, but we're not going to like that anybody got immunity. Regina says, I agree, Autumn. The green looks like some kind of fungus. I know, right? There's a fungus among us. Oh, Tim says, I'm planning ambrosia salad and crawfish etouffee. Nice. Well, it's usually on Lent that I make, I'm not Catholic anymore, but my family is, and I was raised on it. But anyway, my Lent, so tomorrow night I'll be making red beans and rice. That's the meal I make on Lent. So today I'm going to be making, I don't have anything, I don't have like a skillet, I don't have a range, anything like that, but I do have a waffle maker. So I'll be making waffles later. Hello, Catherine. Teresa Ford says they shouldn't need immunity because they shouldn't have committed crimes. Ding, 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 ding. Yes. CC Ryder says the foreperson should have kept her mouth shut. Come on, Fonnie Willis. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. All right. Now, in today's someone better thank heavens that making an ironic statement can't be fatal, because at 13 minutes in, all right, let's guess. Okay. Who do you think said, I'm going to give you a quote. Who do you think said it? Being an outstanding president requires great mental acuity and physical stamina. Who do you think said that? Being an outstanding president requires great mental acuity and physical stamina. I'll give you guys a second while I shuffle. Thank you, Dave. Laura thinks it was Marjorie Trader. Ricky's asking temper tantrum Trump. Catherine Rodriguez says sniffy. Okay. Laura says, no, it was Trump. I just saw it on Twitter. Yes, indeed. Ding, ding. We have some winners. Donald Trump has now jumped on the competency test bandwagon and wants all candidates to be tested as soon as they announce their candidacy, because being an outstanding president requires great mental acuity and physical stamina. Is he really not seeing the issue here? Can he be tested? Yeah, let's start with Trump. He's running, isn't he? Right? He said he's running. Ricky says, and then Trump is way overdue. I hear you. Never says, yes, please. See, Johnson says, Trump can be first. Yes. The sun, as in shining a light. Illumination. Christine says, well, that leaves him out. Joyce asks, so he's taking his test tomorrow? Here's the fool. Surprise. Nine of Swords. A little worry. Page of Pentacles. Ten of Swords. Ten of Wands. You want to start this game? Because there are a lot of people with a lot of power who couldn't pass it. Even if they are mentally still physically. There are so many people who would run for president who Darren says, I would pay to see 45 on a treadmill. How many of you think he's actually had a stress test? I doubt it. So, Trump, you gonna get one? Man, person, man, woman, no, it was person, man, woman, camera, TV, something, I can't remember. Eight of Pentacles, working. Three of Wands, Knight of Cups, Magician. He'd find some stupid doctor somewhere who was willing to, like, who wasn't Reynolds? Who was that horrible doctor who said he was so healthy and all of, and he was, came out that he had been, let's say, Mr. Feelgood over the years and would just hand out all kinds of pills, allegedly. Joey said, you passed, Autumn. You can be president. Ronnie Jackson, that was it, Lori. Joey said, I can be president. Oh, wow. No, alas, what I'm doing right here, right now, would guarantee I will never be, I will not be voted into any office anytime soon. But that's life. Ronnie Jackson, thank you. Valerie says, you can't pick your doctor. Oh, he'd find a way. Ricky wins. Dr. Frankenstein. That's awesome. By the way, Joe Biden does Peloton. Just saying. He's older than Trump, but he's actually more active. He's actually healthier. Yeah. His weight is under control. He does Peloton. He goes cycling outside sometimes. Yes, he does shuffle a little when he walks. I mean, you could see that in Kyiv, but at least he's not wearing a girdle and lifts and standing like an imbecile with his whole body tilted forward so that even his arms are like out in front of him as they hang down. Please. All right. Let's move on. Tucker Carlson. Okay, we'll go through this quickly because he's Tucker Carlson and he isn't even worth that many cards. Tucker Carlson and his Fox friends are indicating that the Ohio train disaster may have been racially motivated I kid you not. That's what he's saying. Since East Palestine is overwhelmingly white and it's politically conservative, Carlson is hinting that Dems let it happen. Another host said that the Biden administration was spilling toxic chemicals on poor white people. Horse hockey. It's Obama who was insisting that these trains carrying incredibly dangerous chemicals have more safety measures in place. And it was Trump. It was Trump's administration that said, nah. They can blame Biden all they want. There was good stuff in place. It's your side that said, nah. Kathy Delisle says, Biden is historical. Trump is hysterical. Teresa Ford says, does he know trains are run by private companies? Yes, but they're trying to blame the Biden administration for the safety failures. 5 of Pentacles. Well, bless the poor people in Ohio. Bless them. It's brutal. What's happened there? It's absolutely brutal. And you can probably guess I'm not a big fan of the company that cut these corners. Polly Wanda's asked, did Trump's deregulation make the train disaster possible? Why, yes, it did. Valerie says Trump sunk the EPA. Mm-hmm. 4 of Wands. Empress, that's America. 4 of Cups. Well, the people on the far right, the people listening to Fox, they're not going to listen to reality. They're just not. Yeah. There's still these people who will believe the first thing they hear. Americans and these people, most Americans know the score, but not these far right bubble dwellers. So yeah, I'm just, the thing is though, that can also bite those on the right because they are counting on, all they have to do is throw stuff out there. And if it's the first thing people, their viewers have heard about, that whatever this topic is, they will latch on to that and think, oh, that's it. And then if you try to, you can spin it later and finesse it later. But most of them already have it in their head. Well, you see, that works right up into the point where someone in your party talked about cutting Social Security and Medicare. Because trust me, that has stuck in people's minds. And now all the, oh, no, we're not on the Republican side. We're not trying to cut that. We'll never cut that. That's falling on deaf ears. So that little ploy can turn around and bite you. Ugh. Darren says he was able to climb up all those steps in Ukraine. Mm-hmm. All right, Nanette had a question. 24 and a bit, 24:15. Sonny Bono's wife took over his House seat and was later elected to serve. Did the cards see Fetterman's wife doing the same if he can't serve out his term? Mrs. Fetterman. It feels like Fetterman has some good people working for him. I'm getting cards right off the top of the deck, people on the up and up, people trying to keep things, and the cards kind of felt like they wanted to just slide out of control. And it's like, no. King of Cups. Well, that's Fetterman. He's a Democrat. Six of, I'll show you in just a second, but Six of Pentacles, King of Swords, Ten of Cups. I'm not as familiar with this deck, so I just need to look at what the pictures are. King of read what's at the bottom, actually. Page of Wands. All right, Six of Pentacles, King of Swords, Ten of Cups, King of Pentacles, Page of Wands. I don't have any queens. I don't have the Two of Cups partnership card. I do have the Ten of Cups happy family, the center. But then I've got Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Republicans, Page of Wands, which is the messengers on the far right. And we started over here with Charity, Six of Pentacles, and the King of Swords, which would be the legislator. So people are willing to work with the situation. People who need something from Fetterman are willing to work with his office, and things are moving along. But going forward, I don't know. Dan says the appointment would come from the governor of Pennsylvania. I can't remember who that is right off the top of my head. Republican or Democrat? Anne says Sonny Bono was a representative. It would have been a special election. Okay. Linda Kingsley says Fetterman's not giving up yet. It's too soon. Oh, well, we should read on Fetterman. Oh, and I'm not giving up on Fetterman. No. Please don't think that's what I was saying. No. Just he seems like a decent man. It's refreshing to read on decent men. Fetterman, just asking. Oh, Fetterman, let's just check in. Christine says Josh Shapiro, governor of Pennsylvania, and he's a Dem. Catherine Rodriguez says that's interesting. So you say Shapiro, and my whole being just goes, because I'm thinking Ben. Ugh. Roxana Lee says Pennsylvania is blue. All right, Fetterman, how you doing? Eight of Wands. There's a lot that's been coming at him, and it's not unusual for people who've had any kind of brain trauma, strokes, falls, you name it, who you reach a certain point down the line, have a bout of serious depression, and then hopefully they just get help and work their way out of it. Catherine Rodriguez says not Ben. Good. Two of Cups. All right, there we go. There we get his wife. Seven of Swords. Eight of Pentacles. Three of Wands. Four of Wands. All right. This is his wife, but all of the rest of this is Republicans, just like in the other set of cards I pulled at the end. It was just all Republicans and far right, just going through the roof. So I don't know when he's going to be back. He has good people working with him. Fetterman has good people working with him, working for him. But this is going to be a talking point, maybe more. Linda Kingsley says it'll be a Democrat, but who? I'm hoping Fetterman at least goes the 2 years. Oh, he could probably go the whole time. He can recover from this. He can be there for a decade, you know. Yeah, Lady Eva acknowledging that he has depression is a big part of winning the battle. He's got this, exactly. Anne says Fetterman's a senator. It's 6 years. Thank you. Christine says they serve 6 years. Thank you. Yeah. I feel when I'm not reading, it's amazing the stuff I actually know. And then when I start reading and I go into this kind of alpha wave thing, details, gone. Five of Wands. So Ranker on the far right, making hay out of this. Hierophant, so government. Temperance. Government temperance. I like that. Major Arcana, calm energy. Nine of Pentacles, sitting pretty on the right. Wheel of Fortune. Nine of Cups. Well, ultimately, there will be a Democrat in that seat, so I don't think we need to worry. I think, you know, Tucker will be making a little bit more money on the garbage he's spouting. These people on the right, they'll make a little bit more money spouting garbage. He's a good distraction for them. But Wheel of Fortune, give it time. Give it time. Yeah, give it time. But he's got good people there. And if you're one of his constituents and you need something, contact his office. You'll be fine. That's what I'm getting. So, all right. Bless. 3245 Supreme Court. Yay. This is why we go through the news together, because there are some not very nice things and not very nice people. It's better if we go through this together. I was listening to, I've been missing what Hal Sparks has been doing because I've been busy. But this morning I was trying to catch up on his live stream from last night, and he was going over this whole, I guess there were clips from a bunch of short clips from people on the far right, and it was Rage Against the War Machine was the theme, and I guess they had all sent in clips of themselves, and so you get this buffet of stupid right-wing commentators. And so these people are literally making millions of dollars spouting absolute garbage. I couldn't live with myself. I really couldn't. And I do not want you to walk away being angry. And they do. They want their viewers to get the dopamine rush from rage. I'm more of an perhaps I am more of an oxytocin kind of woman. Teresa Ford said, "That's a buffet I'll pass on." I hear you. They talk such garbage. Anyway, the Supreme Court is getting to rule on Biden's relief plan for student loans, and borrowers are ready to protest and rally in full force. Is there relief for people in sight? Hello, Bonnie. Wheezy Squeezebox says rageaholics. Eight of Pentacles. Oh, well, the right working. And any debts you have, you should be paying off yourself. It doesn't matter if things aren't fair, things aren't done right. I know. Seven of Cups. 10 of Cups. Oh, this, see, what I'm getting here is this is the heinous welfare queen stories they're saying on the far right. Six of Swords. Ace of Wands. 10 of Pentacles. That's a chunk of money. Legally, this has moved up. This feels like a disconnect. Well, okay, this is the right lying about what this is, what it means. This is people who could get some relief for the first time in their lives, and actually start building a family, have any chance of retiring at some point in their lives. It's an ongoing issue. I don't think this is going to be the be all and end all of this. This is the far right just putting down the hammer. But there's a lot of money here. Usually the 10 of Pentacles is a dynasty card, but this just feels like a lot of money. Let me see if I can get more information. Oh, Storm says the biggest welfare queens are the rich 1%. Mm-hmm. All right, Supreme Court, what are you going to do about Biden's? Biden's trying to help people. I mean, what other debts can you take on that can never be discharged in bankruptcy? That can literally, if you die, the debt can be passed on to your family. If you die, the debt gets passed on to your family. No. This is the Gilded Tarot Royale deck. There should be a link in the description box. Hang on. Oh, I took it out for the moment, but I'll be putting it back in. So, Supreme Court, 7 of Cups, the lie, the illusion, the delusion, the garbage they spout. Page of Wands. I like that. I love that, Polly Wanda. My cats have been fully retired since birth. Yes. Page of Wands, 9 of Swords. Hang on a second. Supreme Court, Queen of Wands, 8 of Wands, Queen of Cups. Page of Wands, that's the far right messenger. 9 of Swords is all the pain and grief. That's the far right messenger. This is all the pain and the grief that some people go through because of these heinous deals. I mean, it's just short of sending somebody over to your house to break your kneecaps. Queen of Wands is in the center. The right feeling like this is something they can attack. It's not fair. Some people are getting away with things. They're getting free money. Really? Marjorie Trader Green, let's talk about your PPP loans. All of you, actually, on the right. Let's talk about your PPP loans. Talk to me about welfare queens. But it ends in Queen of Cups. So Biden and the people around him, they're not going to give up on this, no matter what happens. Boy, this is loud on the right, but it keeps ending in a lot of money, or Democrats not giving up, or so it makes me wonder if there's something that's going to go on with the Supreme Court itself. Like maybe there's something, a technical thing, because I'm not getting, I mean, you know me, I don't pretend to get, you know, if the energy's weak or it's not quite hitting on an answer, could be the way I'm asking the question is wrong. It could be the energy itself is weak. Ace of Cups. Biden's not giving up on this, no matter what happens. Strength, I like it. Four of Pentacles. You people don't deserve this. And there's a legal. I'm getting the same. There's something. I'm guessing that the Supreme Court is not going to be helpful on this, but I'm getting that Biden and the Democrats, they're not going to give up. They'll keep looking. But man, just the right, just losing their minds. That's all I'm getting. Gosh. Wheezy Squeezebox says, Lady Jane Grey goes from sleeping on my legs all night to sleeping on my gamer son's legs all day. Lady Jane Grey sounds intelligent. Duh. Yeah. All right, this part needs to come off. Oh, I have a big melon. I don't. Sarah looks great in headbands. She has a million of them. Or not a million. She has a lot of them. But and I love these, and I'm so grateful my dad got this for me. But shame I don't have a way to like hang this part here, but I really don't. But I can put it there. That's better than nothing. I can tilt this down a little. Okay. All right. Okay. Lady Eva says, those things give me headaches. All right, let's move on to Marjorie Trader Green. I know I said I wouldn't read on her, but this, I will make an exception because it's not actually reading on her. Liz Cheney has had a few things to say about Marjorie Trader Green, and it's like, oh, I'm listening. You have my attention. At 43:40. Liz Cheney has had enough of Marjorie Trader Green's rhetoric. Does Cheney still hold any sway in D.C.? Can she pull some strings and make life more difficult for Marge? We could ask at least. But what she said in response to Marjorie Trader Green, talking about red states seceding from the Union, how exactly would that work geographically? Anyway, Liz said, let's review some of the governing principles of America. Our country is governed by the Constitution. You, Marjorie Trader Green, you swore an oath to support and defend the Constitution. Secession is unconstitutional. Duh. No member of Congress should advocate secession, Marjorie. Look, I don't like the woman. I don't like her policies. but I will give her credit when credit is due. So, what Marge is saying, will it have any effect? Will it embolden others? Does she have any sway still in D.C.? Will the attack land? Peg Sanders is asking, can we just have Marjorie Trader secede from the Union? Bye. Bye. Three of Swords. Ouch. Unconstitutional is right. Ace of Cups. Three of Pentacles. Queen of Cups. Five of Swords. This one was upside down. I don't usually do upside down cards. Ace of Cups. Three of Pentacles upside down. Unfortunately, a three of Cups, three of Pentacles, forgive me, because I saw the Ace of Cups here. The Three of Pentacles is a card of planning. This is the architect, the people working out how to build the building. When it's upside down, not a great plan, or not a plan that does super well. And Pentacles are conservatives. In the center, I've got a Queen of Cups, so that's not either of them. And I think most Democrats, as grateful as we are that she took part in the January 6 hearings, we know she's not. She doesn't have Democratic leanings. No. Here is a Five of Swords. So this is adding insult to injury. That's Liz adding insult. Yeah. And then this is the Empress at the end. So women standing up. That's actually good to see. Women having a voice. Just awesome. So Ace of Cups. This is you, and this is a nice big bowl of popcorn for us. Liz's plans not great. Marjorie Trader's, her talking about this, you'd think, oh well, that's the bad plan. It doesn't feel like it. I think it's just a lot of yammering that doesn't go anywhere. It's Liz's plans to get back into power. She wants power. Even if she doesn't get back into government, she's ambitious. Let's face it. Queen of Cups. This is about women. An insult to injury. Well, Liz is furious that these idiots on the far right tried to attack. They encouraged people to attack Congress. So I'm not really this isn't really going anywhere, is what I'm getting. But it's good to see two powerful women having it out. It's a long time, so it wasn't that long ago. We wouldn't see that anywhere, not in Congress. So that's all I'm getting. There's not much there, I'm afraid. There's not much there. Lori says Michael Cohen just did a 17th meeting in New York with the DA. 17th meeting? What, are they having an affair? What? Why would you need to talk to him 17 times? Roxana says, power is a Cheney girl's best friend. Yes, it is. Never says trial prep. Let's have a look. Let's be nosy. Lady Eva says Michael Cohen has a lot of dirt on the Trumpster. At 50-30, well, I'll just say 50. Cohen's 17th meeting with New York DA. Never says, yay, I love being nosy. You guys are awesome. All right. Okay. I did. Really? Linda Bishop says Michael Cohen must be recording on an album with all the singing he's been doing. Oh, man. Whoa. Card down. Hang on. Come on. Work with me here. Ooh! The card that just fell out just went poof. Death card. Yeah, I think he's got some information. Joyce says he'll be on Midas Touch today at 2 p.m. Eastern. Oh, so in just like about 6 minutes. You have my attention. What's going on? Seriously, they're gonna start expecting. It's like, what, you want me to start paying half of the electric bill because I'm here so often? What the Wheel of Fortune? Nine of Pentacles, sitting pretty. Page of Wands, right-wing communication, or what Trump was doing. Seven of Pentacles, fruits of labor in the middle, the Star, and the High Priestess. Whew. And me without a big old cup of tea. The Star and the High Priestess. That is, you are the star witness. You have the exact, precise information. Major arcana. Boom. And because he was there, he was sitting pretty. He was the messenger for Trump. And the card in the center, it's about the Seven of Pentacles, which is fruits of labor, or since we were talking about Hal, he says the fruits of crime. Yeah. The weed of crime that bears bitter fruit. Well, let me tell you, Michael Cohen, he's got a whole fruit basket of bitter fruit. So, wow. So does this mean 54-30? Does this mean that they're actually going to do something here, moving forward on, let me put this down, I can type faster. Criminal charges for Trump for grift and the griftlings. All right, does this mean the New York DA is moving forward on charges, getting closer to charging grift and the griftlings? Man, oh day. By the way, I said man, oh day yesterday, and someone asked what it meant. went and looked. Not listed. There's Man Day, but that's not it. So I don't know what it means. It's kind of like saying man. It's an interjection, but I don't know why it's Man Day. Man of the Day. I don't know. I looked around, couldn't find it. Okay. All right, New York. Moving forward with actual criminal charges. Yeah, Valley Sergeant, Man of the Day. It's what it should mean, but what's the derivation of it? The closest I got was maybe it was the closest someone said maybe it was used in like 1969 for something. I don't, but nobody knows. Nobody online knows. Oh, well, there's a death card again. Hello, how you doing? Death card for the reading. Linda Kingsley says it's a 1960s term that means, oh, come on. Oh, so 60s, okay. 8 of Pentacles, working. 8 of Swords, legally hemming in. The King of Cups, that should be coward brag, but we know what that can be like. 6 of Cups, oh, that's good for us. And the Hierophant. Why the Hierophant, not the Justice card? And I've got coward brag in the middle. I need more cards. 8 of Pentacles is all the work that Trump did, and him being legally hemmed in. But he's being legally hemmed in right now by Letitia James, by having a monitor there. King of Cups, that's brag. 6 of Cups, that would be good. This would be the rest of us getting on with our lives. And then I've got a Hierophant, which is an institution. Every time I read on coward brag, I get this frustrating energy. Sometimes it's more frustrating than others, but I don't get. It's like you read on Jack Smith. Jack Smith is on it. I mean, we can kind of see a little bit of that, but he is moving there, doing the thing. And coward brag, Sheen Redpass says, my grandfather said Man O' Day all the time. Christine's wondering why we say Holy Toledo. Polly Wanda, I'm not gonna go down that route because I don't personally, I don't make fun of people for incontinence. That's something that can happen to anybody. And there's so many negative things to say about Trump that he himself deserves. So Kathy Delisle says, Bragg does spend a lot of time in the Waffle House. Yeah. Larry is saying, I think the difference between Bragg and Smith is not a politician. All right, I've got a sun card, illumination. Okay. Empress, 9 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles. Am I getting a no? Trump's going to get away with it completely. No. Am I getting a boom? Never. Never when it comes to Bragg. Illumination. We know what's going on. Empress. That's America. Everybody's watching. See, that's the thing. Bragg could turn what he's doing. He could slingshot himself up into the highest levels of power in this country. But he has to not be a coward to do that. 9 of Pentacles. 3 of Cups is us celebrating. We will get some. We will get. Trump's, he's not going to skate forever. 7 of Pentacles, fruits, weeds of crime that have borne bitter fruits. 6 of Pentacles, just a little bit charity. It's really. Really? Okay. Seventeen meetings with Michael Cohen. And you're going to do what? Death card again. Fool. 9 of Swords. Star. Trump will get in trouble. But I am getting this frustrating energy. I can't shake it. Okay, I give up. I tried. I tried. I try looking. I give it a whirl. All right, just having a quick look at what else I've got going on here from you guys in the chat. All right, let's do the next question. 102.30. I've noticed that not only myself, my viewership's down, but so is a lot of other people's, a lot of other political tarot readers too. At least down a little, and I think people are just frustrated. All right. Say 103. Oh, there is a chance Bragg will truly grow a spine. It's after Fonnie Willis and Letitia James prove that they can have success. And so then he can be like, oh, okay, yes, I can be courageous now. Anyway, Florida lawmaker, Senator Lauren Brock, at, say 103.30. A Florida lawmaker, Democratic Senator Lauren Brock, has put forth a bill that would ban dogs from people being able to have their dogs stick their heads out of the windows of moving cars. It would make it illegal to declaw cats, and it would place other restrictions on how animals can be transported overall, ensuring their safety. Could this actually pass in Florida? Florida. Electus Trump says, I think people are burnt out. There's no justice. It's been so slow. Yeah, I think that's it. Kathy Ritchie says, I'll be going back to work soon. I may not be on as much. Understandable. I'm glad you're going back to work. 6 of Swords. Trying to do the good. This is legality about transportation. Swords, boat. 7 of Pentacles. It would affect the bottom line of some animal farmers. Queen of Wands. Who won't like that? It's a burden. It's a burden on us. These namby-pamby vegans want to turn us all vegan. Four of Swords. That's not good. That's quiet as a tomb. Swords are legal, either legislation or laws. Two of Swords. Four of Swords, Two of Swords. Yeah, this is a decision, and it's just silent. And there'll be complaints about it hurting business. Wouldn't hurt business to ban declawing of cats. Just saying. My Manx says vegans live longer. Gosh, I hope so. I've been a vegan for nearly 20 years. I hope so. But we'll see. All right. Okay, we'll get through it. We're going to get through it. And it's a good day. What are you going to do for Mardi Gras? Tell me something you can do for Mardi Gras. I'm going to make waffles. I'm going to have lovely carbs. I've got this Belgian waffle maker, electric, because I can't make pancakes. I don't have a way to make pancakes. So, okay. And tomorrow I'm making red beans and rice. So, all right, 107. Well, I guess he's saying the quiet part out loud. George Santos, or whatever his name is, said in a new interview with Piers Morgan that he didn't think people would find out about his resume fabrications because he got away with the same lies during his unsuccessful campaign for Congress in 2020. What? He also indicated that some of the lies about his history, such as his GMAT scores, and he masters from NYU, weren't told by him or his team, but by the GOP itself. Did the GOP know ahead of time he was lying and aid him in doing so? Lisa says, I can get away with it, Santos. Mm-hmm. Kathy Ritchie has the emoji. See, Torino, how that brown rice? What do you mean? I always make red beans and rice, brown rice. Holly and Frank, but he never corrected their lies. Oh, Ricky, you're skipping Mardi Gras, but going to the Renaissance Fair next weekend. I hope you have a wonderful time. All right, GOP. Really? The Emperor. They wanted power. There's the sun. There's the insult to no. There's the disappointment, Five of Cups. There's the Page of Wands. This is him. He's just a messenger, just saying whatever he wants. This is the disappointment. Oh, it wasn't true? They either knew or they just didn't care. There's illumination on his lies, but there's a, covering your face from when the sun's out. Yeah, it's illuminated. Yeah, it's hurting my eyes. I don't want to look at it. But if we have a way to get power, he's a scumbag, but hey, if he can win, if he's the best candidate we've got, that's what we're doing. I like that, Valerie. LARP on, Ricky. LARP on. Like my favorite, arguably my favorite Supernatural episode. The monster at the end of the book. Yeah. All right. And let's just do this. 1, 10, 15. After Putin's speech this morning and Biden's speech about supporting Ukraine, World War III is trending on Twitter. What do the cards say? Really? Jeff says, I'm not religious, but I give up sugar every year for Lent. Going with a giant bread pudding tonight. Good for you. Going out with a giant bread pudding tonight. Good. Danny is making gonna like lemon poppy seed waffles. Nice. Ricky says, my wife actually jokes about me doing belly dances with the belly dancers, but I tell her I have too much belly to dance. Sweet. All right. As you can probably guess from my demeanor, do I think we're headed for World War III? Not anytime soon. Will it ever happen? Probably, just sheer numbers, length of time over the centuries. But now, blah, 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 blah. It's up to us to make a decision about the swords, about the weapons. Are we headed for World War III? This is what the cards are saying. It starts out with the death card. Oh my gosh, that's the worst of the worst of the worst. There's a 7 of swords. This is a thief card. Middle is the 6 of pentacles, which is the charity card. We have the Queen of Wands, which is the far right, groups of the far right acting up. And it ends with the 2 of Cups, which is partnership. This is the fear, death. Reality, most people help each other. Partnerships. Are there people who are going to try to start something? Is there right-wing rhetoric out the wazoo? But most people, stings. I hope the Russians love their children too. Well, we saw yesterday that one of them doesn't, but most of them do. Just like most people. 2 of Cups, partnership. These are not cards of going into World War III. So, you know what? I'm going to end it right there because I think that's the best message. Because we are not alone. We are in this together. And there really are good days ahead. There are. I know it's frustrating. I know people get fed up and other stuff happens and there's some people behaving badly. But we're in this together and we're going to be okay. Katie Arbuckle says, how about let's make World War III the greatest war ever by not having it? 3rd time's the charm. There we go. We tried to avoid war, a big world war. 3rd time, we managed to nip it in the bud. I like it. See, Torino's making eggplant parmesan? Something like that. All right. So, thank you, everybody. Happy Mardi Gras. I hope you have a wonderful day. And it's 1:17 p.m. here in Chicago. At 3:30 Chicago time, I'll be over on the Creative Sprints channel. And other than that, I will be right back here tomorrow. Thank you so much. Happy Mardi Gras. And just take a deep breath. We're okay. All right. And I'll see you right back here tomorrow. Thank you.